Fusion Mobile, quality e-learning experience on the go.
Estuarine habitat. The estuarine habitat is a transition between a river and the sea. The characteristics include 1. The salinity is always fluctuating. There is low species diversity. There is mobility of the substrate in that the alluvium collected by owners are washed away by ocean tide. Turbidity increases especially during rainy season in estuarine habitat. There is very low oxygen content and there is very high productivity because of high nutrient level. The distribution of organisms in an estuarine habitat. Plants and their adaptation. Plants in estuarine habitat withstand high osmotic pressure. They possess breathing roots, prop roots, and stilt roots to withstand the mobile nature of the substrate. Some have their seeds germinate on the bodies of the parent plant in order not to be swept away. Animals and their adaptation. Water is excreted fast as it enters the body due to the high osmotic environment. Crabs have special breathing method and there is the presence of impermeable covering. Freshwater habitat. Freshwater habitat is known to have low salt content and can either be running, also known as lotic, or stagnant, also known as lentic. For example, rivers and ponds respectively. Their characteristics include 1. In freshwater habitat, the salt content is very low. Stratification of temperature is rare, especially in running waters. Oxygen on the surface of water is more than that at the bottom. Current can affect distribution of gases, salt, and small organisms. Freshwater habitat waters are shallow. There is low density of water, and the water bodies are always small. Adaptive features in freshwater organisms. The adaptive features of animals in freshwater organisms are buoyancy, osmoregulation, use of gills, the presence of fins, ability to feed, ability to lay more eggs. In buoyancy, various structures ranging from air spaces, large intercellular spaces, cavities give the animals the ability to float. For example, the tilapia fish, the mudfish, etc. There is also the use of gills in respiring, for example, the fish. The fish makes use of the gills. There is the presence of fins and webbed feet for locomotion, for example, the tilapia and duck respectively. There is the ability to feed using the filtering method, for example in birds or mosquito larvae. There is also the ability to lay more eggs since most of them do not survive up to adult stage, for example the mosquito. Adaptive features of plants in freshwater organisms are buoyancy, presence of chloroplast, and the ability to transpire even while submerged. In buoyancy, some have cavities, intercellular air spaces, which give them the ability to float. The presence of chloroplast, even in the submerged plant, points to the fact that the plant produces food. They have the ability to transpire even while submerged in water. For example, the ceratophyllum plant, very tiny, has large surface area. The mucilaginous cover of plant protects some plants or algae, for example the Spirogyra.